So I'm not quite sure if that first one went live or not. I guess that's a clue that it's live now, right? But anyway, keep it short and sweet. Somebody called me for travel today. I was involved with, Good Life USA today, or Good Life US today. Go ahead, gotta stop watching now, whatever. Good Life USA. That was just not something that I was going to continue to doing. There was another venture that I was already working on prior to them getting my um, a little bit more involved in travel because I just knew a lot of people. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. You think you can travel? No, either to here, from here, or whatever. But so that was a beautiful journey. I said, well, I don't do good life anymore. Not even that anymore. Done with that, and then the discoveries that I made, and so for me, in the beginning, when I was 15 years old, tearing apart my computers and and watching the jets, and I think I know where my passion is. I think I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm doing it since. On top of what my grandfather taught me, it always goes back to him. And it's why JDL, and my business name, Guinea Global Exposure Networking Group with JDL, right? So that was my way of keeping his legacy alive. Gave my dedication and decided to throw a little collage together and just pinned it on two people pages on Facebook. So, and then, being involved in many of different types of businesses, but I was already doing the cannabis CBD oil. Um, Loving, the product of what it's been doing for myself and getting the feedback that it's doing for others. And I was like, well, that's why I'm doing it. Want to change it better to get these pills off the streets, no more, no loss. Thank God the CVS is closing. Walgreens is next. Thank God, hallelujah. Not just so much the classification drugs anymore we got to be worried about. Because the last call that I took, matter of fact, the last 15 calls I got, hey, I'm not going to be able to get that anymore because they're regulated to not prescribing it at all. I need it, so I need some of this. What would you suggest? Well, what are you currently taking? Oh, you're taking that many milligrams, so I'm going to say, well, kind of give me an idea of where you're at. So, hey, you can just try it for, say, the standard 300 milligrams, right? Or you come down to the pure Idodol at 10 times, 350, 10 times 300, well, that's 3,000 versus whatever. Or actually more than that, 300,000, whatever it is. I don't want to do math no more. I'm tired. Um, so they're like, oh, okay, good, great. How much? Well, hey, why it's a pretty good goddamn price you got going on. He said, well, if you're, walking up and down the street or you stop me and I got the thought about that and I had the bottle with me, I would have sold it to you at retail, which is about equivalent to what most of these people here locally in Las Vegas, Nevada, we're not only in just the dispensary, but the ones that just carry cannabis CBD oil in a 1 ounce bottle, in whatever way, just, whatever. And thank God it just keeps being aired on TV. This phone just keeps going nuts. The actually year, somebody thought that I was awake 24 hours, 7 days a week. Can they come over on a Sunday, which was Mother's Day, and come pick it up? Well, and one, it's just 24/7 because if you click that link that's there, where it took you right to the store, you order it, you would have got it within 4 to 5 business days. So 300 milligram was costing about 55 out the door and sent to you in 4 to 5 days. If you want it sent to you sooner, then of course next thing is spend a little bit of money to get it to you within a day or two. And then you notice that it jumped right to this is standalone versus the 10 times pure because it did it there too. And went 300, 500, 750 to 1,500. And they said, there's not too many places or that I found that I came across to have 1,500 milligrams. What is that? I said, well, let me tell you something. The 300 milligrams or 300 milligrams, right, was about 0.0.2% THC at a 1.1 something CBD on the 300. Now, 1,500 for the pure or the 10 times pure. That meant now you're at 0.12 TCH at 5.53% CBD. So it was like this. I said, well, as I said, everybody's going to have to figure out where they're going to start and how they're going to start, and everybody's going to be different because their health, what they're currently taking, whatever's in their bloodline and their family history, and whatever else they got going on, right? And whatever they're taking. Um, do it side by side until finally you wean yourself off those crazy pills. And you just get okay. And so far, just thank God I'm blessed to be able to get it to me at a wholesale price and walk out and get it for 55 and go. I was just down here in Vegas, and I'm looking at the price, and for 1,000 milligrams, this is what they wanted. And I said, okay, great. Ask them how much it's going to be for 1,500. And certain places say, well, it's X amount per milligram after that. So per 100, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. I said, so you just went from $80 plus tax out the door. And thinking, well, I don't know what they told you. If it's 2 cents per milligram from there, $5 per milligram. But that's 5 more times. And so you're telling me that's over $200 when it's all said and done. And then Uncle Sam's going to come in and play. And then you were looking at roughly somewhere over to 200. And then you went to my store and go, well, wait, it's about half of that. And if my wife shipped me right away within a damn thing, a couple dollars more, and I was still not paying what I paid out of the dispensary. Or even, grocery store, GIMME, or any of the small places that just have this in their store. And if you didn't like it, right, then you try and either didn't like her, you felt that it wasn't working for you, whatever. No matter if you just crapped it over eating or if this whole entire thing was what it did within 60 days, get your money back. So it's been a beautiful venture. Now, got a few people that are working with me, always looking for others to come join the team as long as they're passionate about what they're doing and have a cause for it. They all have a story behind them. The fact that I have worked with me may be somebody that they know, the family, or themselves. I got it coming and going each way, friends, family, and myself. And it's just crazy, but so it's not about about the money aspect of being a businessman. I'm running an adventure, which is I want to continue seeing what's going to go on. I'm saying that the FDA figures a way to put their stamp approval on it. Of course, that's when we got in our brain. Well, if the FDA puts their label on it, put their stamp on it, it must be okay. And I don't care who's handed it to me, and I'm going to pay it now. Watch what the price is going to be. So, but I'll still get it, whatever. So, kind of, matter of time what people want to do in that sense. But, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Of course, that you all know that I've won mine before. Normally standardized, I believe YouTube. I helped do that one part of way that one for it. I just didn't like it. Been a beautiful journey with the cannabis CBD oil. The travels that I do, be able to book a cruise, book a hotel, book a car, book a plane, and now rail through Amtrak. So, being a joint ventures person I am, and doing the affiliate ventures as well. doing it in that way, and it should be done. Joining all these entrepreneurs behind me. And of course, naturally, those are coming in as entrepreneur ventures like myself. Um, it's been a fabulous ride. It allowed me to do what I'm doing right now, and continue doing what I'm doing. And those that come either one on one with me or when they come out and they catch me on one of these, or actually want me to come and do an announcement of whatever it is because they know I'm going to bring the juice and I need this kind of juice. Um, it's the creativity of, in what I do and how I do it, right? I'm not thinking always about the money, so I'm thinking about the other aspect where it's from here. And then, of course, that's my moral values. I was blessed and I was great for that. Not to mention trying to do JDL, that, thinking that, hey, I know I don't want to be treated like that, but I'm getting so frustrated and tired of talking to nobody on the internet because they truly don't really care. And then when they find somebody those, they stick with them. They've been with me. That's why I kept the realm where I kept it because I just don't let anybody in. And I go that route because once you get silly, as soon as you came in, as soon as you come out. Those are the ones that I'll just unfollow real quick. I may see here and there, but once that silliness happens, I just can't. I don't deal with negativity. I don't deal with trauma. So don't allow it. Don't accept it. My people that work with me know that. Whatever they do behind closed doors and away from my view and my ears and my eyes, then we're all good. And as long as and it has nothing to do around the business on that essence, because you know, you're going to start going south in that nature, then I don't need you on my team. And I don't need you working for me either. Um, because there's a lot that, built in that and whatever, not to mention the passion. So, some have been fired before you were hired. Um, um, gotta love that concept. Um, can't keep a simple phone interview or an interview or text or call. Right? You go, well, they were fired before they were hired. But I'm always acceptable. I know things happen. They're not all perfect, and mine is not felt good or whatever that's being. Um, so it is what it is. But I like to thank everybody that's tuned in. If you did come in live, I didn't those in there this time around. I didn't do the screen share because I don't know if that's going to go. And if it does, great, because now you get tons too. So you can build my library of anything. But I like to thank everybody that truly been with me from day one to those that are finding me now. They get the love all the time, and how I do my announcements and the videos that I've done. Those that are following my YouTube channel, the majority of them are there. So if you follow my YouTube channel, then it's there. And if you're with me in Facebook, you're definitely seeing it there. And of course, Google sees it all. Thank God. Um, and so hey, just thank you. And I'm always looking for many more people to come work with me. If it's not cannabis CBD oil, if it's not travel, that's why I have my podcast. Where it comes directly towards you. It's 50,000 listeners worldwide. Uh, Downloadable direct to you. You can go give it to your contacts, but it always goes out to me. It's unique to how I do it. Facebook and Twitter 3 times. Then when it's over, you can go in there as long as they don't archive it out. It's there. So there's that. And then anything else that I do when you're seeing me. So if you see me out there, of course, naturally, I don't always dress up. I know you all see, well, those that don't, it's over there in the corner. Well, on this end it is. Where I'm in a suit and tie. Didn't really make a difference. Suit and tie this way or that way. people are still going like this, but every once in a while I get 180. You know, I'm like, I'm trying to have a good time, I'm not trying to work. Um, now I'm having a good time. Oh man, you're that guy. You were what it was called though. You're go-to guy for all your needs, no matter what it was, because you're kind of being a jack of all trades. And if you didn't know you need to know how to do it, at least you're up and honest. Yep, about finding somebody. Um, paying it forward, remember? Um, and that's just how I am. So thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a fabulous week. And of course, there's going to be more. It's going to go this route, but we'll see you all again soon. Thank you for tuning in again.